Hey guys! Today's a really exciting video, at least for me it is. I am such a fangirl of Jaclyn Hill, and so today's video I am featuring the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow products. Oh my god, you guys, they're even more stunning in person. I can't get over it. I just got it last night and had to hurry up and film because I was too excited to use it. And I wanted to kind of do a first impressions / tutorial using this stuff. I used 3 out of the 4 products that came out. So I used the Shimmering Skin Perfector, the liquid Champagne Pop. I used the Champagne Glow Eye Palette. This is so stunning, you guys. I wasn't going to get this originally, and then I saw this shadow here and I was like, nope, have to get it. This is Champagne Toast. That is what is on the center of my eyelids. They are so pigmented and creamy. My first Becca shadows that I've ever had, and I absolutely love them. And of course, the star of the show is this baby here. It is so rugged. The mirror on this, guys, holy Hannah, so amazing. So this palette is what I have on my face as my blush and my highlight. Of course, I highlighted the crap out of my face today using both Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop. There are tons of swatch videos out there. I'm just gonna quickly insert a few of the swatches here. And those are the 2 highlights here. We have Champagne Pop, which is the more like the peachy apricot one. And then we have the True Gold, which is Prosecco Pop. I did mix both of those on my cheeks. This is my favorite blush of the palette. This is Rosé Spritz. It is a luminous blush. Oh my god, you guys, look how stunning and pigmented that is. That is what I'm wearing on my cheeks for my blush today. If you don't get any other of the products, definitely try to get your hands on the face palette. It is available June 16th at Sephora, June 16th, I think. It's limited edition, and she said 100% guarantee. It is never coming back. So try to get your hands on it. It is so worth it, you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up for Jaclyn Hill and Becca creating the most gorgeous products. All right, guys, if you want to see how I got this makeup look and you want to see the new Champagne Glow collection in action, then keep on watching. So I just wanted to zip through my face routine for this tutorial, so I'm doing a voiceover. I'm priming using my Becca Backlight priming filter, and then I'm covering my breakouts there with a little bit of Benefit Porefessional, and then some green concealer and some full coverage concealer from Makeup Forever. I am using the liquid Champagne Pop today, mixing in 1 pump with my foundation. This creates a nice luminous glow. I like mixing it in before I put it on my brush. That way it's a nice fluid motion. And then I had already done my eyebrows with the ColourPop brow pencil and quickly setting my breakout area with a powder so that it doesn't show through. I am priming my eyelids today too using concealer and powder. And then this is where the voiceover is going to end, and I will start with the tutorial. So I went in here with Cordial as my transition shade, and that's just a kind of a pinky brown. Then I went in with a little bit of cognac and just over where I put Cordial. They're really smooth. I just think they're not as dark as I had expected, but I heard they're buildable, so we will see. Going in with Bordeaux. Oh, it's actually really pigmented. I've seen a few videos and it didn't seem this pigmented, so maybe I shouldn't have done my foundation first. Yikes. So I'm going to pack it on right here. I'm just packing it on first to get the nice dark pigmentation that I'm going for. So it did catch some fallout. I just don't want all of that color underneath my eye. This is where shadow shields would come into good play here. I just don't have any. So I'm gonna go in again with Bordeaux, just on a smaller, more defined brush, and take this on the inner portion of my eye. So you can have it as light or as dark and pigmented as you want. Just depends on how many layers you kind of build this up to, it looks like. So that's really cool. just gonna deepen up this color a little bit, dip my brush into it, and then try to tap off the excess. Gonna take a clean, fluffy blending brush here and just kind of blend the edges so that it's not too choppy. I'm gonna pick up some Champagne Toast, which is this bronzy, shimmery shade here. Picking up a little bit with my brush first and then spraying my brush. Why do I keep saying blush? I'm gonna spray my brush with Fix Plus here. Give it a little spritz, and that way it's a little bit more pigmented and intense. And I'm going to place this directly on the center of my eyelid, and I'm not blending this yet. I want it to be super, super intense and pigmented. First, just taking the point to my brush and putting that right in the center of my eye. I like to open my eye a little bit to know where the placement is so that I know I'm even and in the center of my eye. So just lay it down in that little stripe there, and then afterwards, I'm not gonna blend yet. I am going to take my brush this way and kind of rub it down. I actually did not expect it to be this foiled, so I'm very pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna just lightly blend the edges. So I don't want to fan this so that it goes all over my lid, but I do want it to be a tiny bit blended. I'm gonna take some cognac, just gonna take some cognac, you know? And I'm going to use this as a transition shade and just try to focus it nice and precise in the crease and not take it too far down because I don't want to blend what I've done on my lid. I'm gonna give my lashes a quick coat of mascara. Just going in with my Urban Decay Naked Concealer. Just gonna take this underneath my eyes like I always do, bringing it down in the triangle formation.
Okay, ladies, now let's get in formation.
Highlighting the bridge of my nose, my forehead, a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I am going to set that with a little bit of the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Really want to get my hands on the, what is that, RCMA powder? No color powder or something like that. If you guys have tried it, let me know. I mean, I heard it's less drying under the eyes, so I have really dry under eyes. So I only use a tiny bit of this where I crease a ton. And then I definitely lay it on my forehead because I hate to be shiny in between my eyebrows because that bone kind of sticks out on me. And then I settle my chin with that as well. And I'm going to quickly just wipe that away so it doesn't get too dry underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder. I just took it out of my contour kit and I'm going to set the rest of this region here. Not a ton of it, but this is just setting and brightening at the same time. The brush that I'm using is a Sigma F35 tapered highlighter brush, but I love it for like setting my under eyes. For bronzer today, I'm gonna go in with MAC's Give Me Sun. Like I said in my last video, I've just been loving it for my more tan skin. It's got that red kind of orange undertone to it, so it's really scary on pale skin. And it's super pigmented, so you only need a tiny bit. I just run my brush in it very quickly and then tap off the excess. And I'm using the Morphe E3. I use this for like face powder, bronzer, and then sometimes blush. I love the Elite collection by Morphe. It's so luxurious and yet very inexpensive. So I own quite a few of them. I'm gonna take my contour kit from Kat Von D and just take the center shade here on my Nars Ita brush. Slightly just lay the color down, not like super contouring, snatching the nose. Basically, I only do this to like bring color back into the center of my face because it looks a little weird if I'm kind of one-dimensional in here, but then my contour bronzer is like super snatched, but then my nose is like bleh. Now is the fun part. We are moving on to the face palette. Look at that mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of the amaretto, and if I know Becca, Becca's blushes are so pigmented. So literally just doop, and then make that noise. Doop. Just a little tap of the brush is all you need, and then you're gonna get so much pigment on here. And then I like to tap it off. So I'm taking a little bit of amaretto, which is one of their mineral blushes, and I'm going to put this on the more back parts of my cheek, kind of going into my contour. So amaretto seems to be a nice kind of a warm neutral shade, which I think is so gorgeous. It didn't add too much pigment because I went in very lightly, and now I'm going in with Rosé Spritz, and I'm gonna put this more towards the front of my cheek and blend it back and up. That way I almost have like, I'm gonna have a ton of different colors on my cheeks. Let's just put it that way. Wow, that is really, really pigmented, but super glowy. You see how glowy that is? It looks like I have a highlight on my cheeks and I haven't even. So I'm grabbing a little bit of Prosecco Pop, and I'm gonna put this back on my cheekbone, the top of my cheekbone. Whoa, that is pigmented. Definitely a gold. Oh my God, I love it. So I'm putting Prosecco Pop just on the backs here, and you know what? I'm gonna kind of take it a little bit on my brow bone, the top of my brow bone, as a nice little highlight, and pull everything together. So Champagne Pop is going to go right on the apples of my cheeks. And then blend it back into my blush and Prosecco Pop. And then I'm gonna dip a little bit of the Champagne Pop and put that on my nose as a highlight, and on my chin, my Cupid's bow. Okay, so first I'm gonna take Cognac on my pencil brush. This is the Morphe E18, and I'm going to smooth that over my entire lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with this flat definer brush, E15 from Sigma, and I'm gonna grab Bordeaux. And then I'm going to basically trace my lash line, but keep the center of my lower lash line blank. The E37 is a little bit smaller. Spray my brush with Fix Plus, and then put that directly beneath Champagne Toast on the top lid. I'm using these Lily lashes in the style Cans. I wanted to go in with something kind of wispy and fluttery, nothing that's gonna hide my eyeshadow too much. So that's why I wanted to go in with these. I'm gonna rib my waterline with this gold liner from Ardency In. Okay, so scratch that. I'm gonna take my black and go on the outer part of my eye with that. Much better, much better. Giving my lower lashes a coat of mascara. I'm gonna go in with Chardonnay, and it's like a yellow toned highlight shade, and I'm gonna put this on the I'm gonna put this on the inner corner of my eye. That is a really, really intense highlight. Oh man. I'm actually really impressed. I almost didn't get the eyeshadow palette because I thought, like, I don't know, it's kind of expensive for only 5 shadows, but I'm really impressed because I don't own any other Becca eyeshadow palettes, so I didn't know what to expect. And let me tell you, very, very intense and pigmented. Going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in the color Undressed. Wow, this is really pigmented too. Oh man. All right, so I'm setting all of this goodness in with Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Like I said in the intro, get your hands on this. I mean, really, it's limited edition. If you can, get your hands on it, then do it. If not, I mean, it's expensive, so I totally get it, but it is so beautiful. They're so worth it. This guy here is permanent, so don't worry if this is out of stock. This will be a permanent addition to the collection. This is the liquid form. They do have the cream form as well, but I figured if I had the liquid, I didn't need the cream yet. I mean, who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the red button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I upload once, if not twice a week. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.